about POG Media. So my many people say tonight say and so my Ghana home come on just yes so yeah baba to change ban Ghana political stories and headlines are home come on the POG so now on my Ghana yes you who the EOCO and the eba our political space. Now matter what say that okay home na ya de jumedi and so ebe so mo na ya bo e the right nsema ya de ani and so e de che Wahab Hassan nanwanda press conference Attorney General and so the two drown so ball Nkofo bi ana te se Hanan Hassan and so edin ebo edp matches on ne ho kani Buffer stock warrior just on my also defi sika pudu a omo so transfer area kogu omo personal account na che se eno so raise questions say anasika pudu yi de esi de no so timi fa free Buffer stop akache na che so no so yin japade ma ne ho ene na busua na we na update about che sika do na we ani na no more na enso etimi bo edwura yewura N.Addo&Hamid Akuffo na kache ene edin bi a eno so kaka ho ena ya jebre se de sa ye story eba e da abeso mo na mo hu de so ene ekwan a iska Hanan enso ewia ade free Buffer stock ene Nkofo a ebi so etimi ekodi yo makache ebusua ye jebre ni mbo enwia sa story.
How President Akufo-Addo, Mustafa Hamid received Hanan's stolen cash. It's an exclusive. So N.Addo&Hamid Akufo-Addo, the former president of the Republic of Ghana, who served Ghana for 8 solid years, my brother, my sister, also took part of the stolen money, allegedly, my brother, my sister, from Abdul Hanan Allege. This is the guy we're talking about. To those of you who are hearing his name for the very first time, this guy was born on the 13th of June, my brother, my sister, in 1982. Some people say 1983. Whatever it is, he comes all the way from Widana, and Widana is in the Boku area. My brother, my sister, he's a Yanga by ethnicity. Now, the Yangas in Ghana are Mosis per se, and they speak Mori. When you go to Burkina Faso, they are called the Yanas. These are the people. They have the same tradition. They dance Takai, and they have similar festivals. My brother, my sister, this is the guy. Abdul Hanan. That is his name. Hey! He went to school in Palwega Basic School. My brother, my sister, his teacher told us, even at that age, he loved to read. He loved to study. No wonder he was able to make it to Kalpohin Senior High School, Kalisco in Tamale, where he excelled. From there, he went to the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. The same school Black Rasta attended. The same school Kwabena Edu-Boahene attended, and many more, including Gifty Owari. Watch this. Now, this guy called Abdul Manan, in fact, Abdul Hanan, Abdul Wahab Allege, did not end there. He holds 2 master degrees. Yes, 2 master's degrees. One from the University of Science and Technology, and he went all the way to China, to Hannan University, where he grabbed another master's degree. He's supposed to be an expert in food production and storage. My brother, my sister, the N.Addo&Hamid Akuffo-Addo realized that the young man had a lot of potential and decided to bring him on to become the boss of the Buffer stock, aka NAFCO, National Food and Buffer Stock Company. My brother, my sister, that was where he brought his stealing abilities into play, allegedly by security operatives and investigators. For a couple of days now, since we broke the news, the whole of Ghana has been talking. And today, we're going to do some more talking. Now listen, man. Now this guy allegedly held a birthday party in the air in a private jet. Now this guy stole so much money, according to investigators. It shocked every Ghanaian. This guy here, called Abdul Abdul Hanan Alodiba traveled all the way to Mecca for Hajj. He took his wife along. He went all the way, my brother, my sister, and in this photograph, you see an MP with him. All these MPs were campaigning for him to become an MP at Pusiga. The Pusiga Widana constituency, my brother, my sister, and that is this guy's poster at the time. Now, today we're going to go deeper into this, and you are going to be shocked how this guy, in fact, nursed a political ambition. He wasn't somebody who was so interested in politics. Unfortunately, my brother, my sister, he found himself in politics, and he found the loopholes, and he extorted the loose loopholes and used that to make money. The office of the Attorney General told us how he created various accounts, and he used these accounts to steal money from the people of Ghana. My brother, my sister, watch this. Money laundering transfers by former CEO of National Food and Buffer Stock Company. Sortina Enterprise was what he created. My brother, my sister, and he used Sortina Enterprise to steal money from the buffer stock account. Now, what is the buffer stock supposed to do? It's supposed to be able to help farmers to produce food. Now, when there is production in excess, some of the food is actually bought from the farmers and stored so that the food does not get rotten. So that on a rainy day, this food could be brought out like in the days of Joseph in the Bible in Egypt. In fact, he became the Joseph of Ghana. His buffer stock outfit was supposed to also, in fact, provide food for secondary schools under the free SHS and even more. But during his tenure of office, he used his office to make himself wealthy. He had more property than the president of Ghana, than all the presidents of Ghana. He had homes, houses in almost every region that mattered in Ghana. And when you look at it, properties acquired with the proceeds of crime by former CEO of National Food and Buffer Stock Company. Watch this. 5-bedroom house at Chain Homes, 1.6 million and over American dollars. 3-bedroom house at Cantonments, 600,000 American dollars. That's more than $500,000. Plus of land at Airport Development, 750,000 and much more. Now we've gone through all these things and Ghanaians have been shocked. Today, what do we have new? This is the guy, Abdul Hanan Alodiba. One of the most dangerous criminals this country has ever produced, according to investigators. When investigators uncovered his unusual affluence and what he was doing with his money, my brother, my sister, they sensed and smelled some kind of corruption. And when they went into him, it wasn't long, they realized that this was a cheap cockroach of a thief. He stole and he didn't care what happened to the republic. But you know how he laundered his money? He also became something like a philanthropist in order to wash his money. Now, his friends spoke to him and it got into his head that he should support the NPP and N.Addo would end up giving him an appointment. So he went on a spree of sponsoring party, sponsoring friends, party members, including the President of the Republic of Ghana. And I'm going to shock you and give you some information. In fact, coming all the way from Widana, growing up right there in Pusiga, he also was in Tamale because he went to Kalisco. My brother, my sister, a lot of people know this crook. You know what happened? I got more. I'm going to break down what he did in Pusiga. He started stealing from 2017. For almost 8 years that he was the boss of the buffer stock, he made everybody believe that he was the best. He got awards. Some he even bought. My brother, my sister, to make himself look good, and that he was brainy and he knew his work. He was clean because he was a Muslim Allege who had been to Mecca, and he made his money genuinely. In his community, they called him honest. Some of his friends even called him Sheikh, not just Al-Hajj. This is the guy we are talking about. My brother, my sister. Hey! Look at what he did in Pusiga, because he wanted an appointment from N.Addo&Hamid Akuffo so he could steal more. Watch this. Look at this. Now we compile this for you. How Abdul Hannan spent stolen money on MPP and political career in the Upper East region. My brother, his monthly salary at the time was 19,417 Ghana cedis. 19,417 Ghana cedis, less than 20,000 Ghana cedis. My brother, my sister, that's less than $1,000. But look at what he did. First and foremost, he looked at the area and convinced himself that he wanted to be an MP. In fact, of the Pusiga Wedana area, the constituency there. So what did he do? He supplied ambulances, 3 of them. 3 ambulances to the community. And he got the attention of the people because they actually needed ambulances. In August 2019, 2 years after he had been sitting on the buffer stock throne, he went all the way to the areas and gathered the Muslims in the area, gave them close to 400 bags of rice. And this was given to Muslims for their Salah, their Eid, for them to pray for him so that he would become the next MP of the area. He got the attention. In May 2020, he gave out 1,000 bags of cement and 5,000 5-liter cooking oil bottles. The 5-liter bottles, my brother, my sister, 5,000 of them he gave out to NPP supporters. He was all about politics. Then, that wasn't all. Now, this is the part that is most interesting. Nana Akufo-Addo wanted to be re-elected. And because he wanted a position in the N.Addo&Hamid Akuffo government, an appointment, ministerial appointment, you know what he did? He spent close to 500,000 Ghana cedis buying Samsung Galaxy A51 phones. How many of them? Close to 400 pieces. And that cost him close to 500,000 Ghana cedis. And you know who received it on his behalf? Mustafa Hamid. This is Mustafa Hamid. Inshallah, the country is so depraved. We shall rescue this country. Inshallah, it is the worst time to be a Ghanaian. This guy himself.
Sound like POG Media, yeah, make sure so drop a like, so also subscribe to a POG Political Media there, and you always see a lot about Ghana authentic political updates and headlines that a POG person announce about me and cabin one who the EOCO and the air banning now my Ghana political space. The message so drop a subscription. Now I see notification bell no share with me, so I slide into the comment section now. Now so wait me Edim Komo Ediafa POG Media and some a Black Rasta can edify POG Media it say. Scàndàl na Hanan enso transfer free buffer stock no more now so etimi call N.Addo&Hamid Akuffo the former president of Ghana nti say asotwe bia ho a so no so ye frɛ no ne gina mbrand fi say enyo no ko na che say no so edis Ghana ada individuals bi enso edin etimi pay up ono so say aban no and go after those people. Fa enka Hanan ho na say I said attend so juma.
Standing trial. My brother, my sister, he received all the phones, close to 400 of them. Samsung Galaxy A51. All of them, and he took to N.Addo&Hamid Akuffo because at the time, this guy here, this crook here, was serving as the deputy director of campaign for the N.Addo Akuffo re-election campaign. This guy, Mustafa Hamid. Now, can I tell you something that will break you down a little bit? Let me hold it for now. Bring back how he spent the money. Now watch this. He wanted, by hook or crook, to be appointed into a ministerial position as investigators uncovered. Therefore, he was blowing money on his constituency. First, he was told, if you are able to grab an MP-ship, N.Addo will be forced to put you in a ministry, a ministerial position. And you can do that. After he got the phones, October 2020, he bought 75 motorbikes for Upper East MPP executives. He gave 5 each to all 15 constituencies in the Upper East. My brother, my sister, all of them 75 in number, brand new tier rubber. He did it in October 2020. Now in May 2021, the following year, he came back this time around with 5 state-of-the-art ambulances, tier rubber, 5 ambulances. And those ambulances he took to Boko. Remember, this is not a philanthropist. He is a political cockroach who is just giving it out like a bait to be able to catch fish for his political career. Don't mistake him for a philanthropist. No politician gives anything out for free. They expect that your thumbprint will speak for them. Watch this. Now, he got 5 ambulances for Boku, Zebila, Garu, Pusiga, and Kulungugu. We all remember when the bomb exploded in the face of the Osajefu in that little village called Kulungugu. It's very close to Boku. He went there, my brother, my sister, and gave 5 ambulances, 1 each to Boku, Zebila, Garu, Pusiga, and Kulungugu. January 2022, he returned there again. This time around, he became a road contractor. By default, he upgraded 7-kilometer roads from his own hometown, Widana, all the way through to Pulmakom and Pusiga. He didn't end there. He built 30 boreholes for the area, and he didn't keep quiet. 2,000 plastic chairs for his chiefs in the area, and asked them to support him seriously. My brother, and at the commissioning of the thing, he himself was there. He got the people around the area with Dana and the rest of them, and I show you a photo of that, standing in front of one of the boreholes, my brother, my sister, and see the quality of the borehole that he brought for the people of the area. Powerful. If it was coming from a genuine heart, my brother, my sister, we would have no issues. But look at the innocent people of Widana, innocent people of Pusiga, thinking that this guy is an Allege who, from deep down his heart, he's just there to help. Little did they know it was their own money he was stealing and coming to give a bit each to them, whilst he himself was fattening on the juices of his robbery. My brother, my sister, can I go deeper? Bring back what he did with the money. Now look at the final entry here. We will reserve the rest for a rainy day. My God. Now in March 2022, look at what he did. He did 16 electrification projects for the Pusiga district. And all of them had his name. 16 electrification projects for Pusiga district. My brother, my sister, and it cost him more than 586,250 Ghana cedis, more than 500,000 Ghana cedis. This was what he did for the area. And when he was campaigning, motorbikes in their hundreds were all over the Boku area. My brother, my sister, everybody was wearing his t-shirt. He was throwing money on the streets like Pekle during the Homo War. He was the go-to person. Money was speaking. He had his colleagues to support him. But today we have news for you. Now, this guy here called Abdul-Hannan In fact, he comes from the same village as another crook who is alleged to have stolen a lot from the NPA by investigators. Mustafa Hamid. He's the guy. They come from the same village with Dana. And he allegedly benefited, my brother, my sister, from the largesse, the stolen money of this guy here called Abdul Hannan Alodeba. And you know what he did? In fact, this guy here called Mustafa Hamid, he doesn't go to his hometown, according to people in his hometown there, the Widana area. They really just hear that he's from there, but he doesn't go there. He earns most of the time in Tamale and returns to Accra, flaunting his wealth left, right, and center like a peacock on heat. My brother, my sister, this is Mustafa Hamid. Look at what he was convinced to go and do in Widana, his hometown that he had never been to. Watch this. He himself posted, my brother, my sister, Mustafa Abdul Hamid, PhD. On Sunday, the 4th of August, I spent Founders Day in. And Founders is plural. They don't believe that there's one founder in Ghana called Kwame Nkrumah. In fact, there are so many founders. That silly ideology that they carry around and demean the efforts of our great founder. On Sunday, the 4th of August, I spent Founders Day in the Pusiga commune constituency where I hail from. Listen. Now, in my ancestral village of Widana, same village as this other crook called Abdul Wahab. Watch this. I commissioned and handed over to the people a fully furnished kindergarten school. Listen. Kindergarten school block as my contribution to the development of my town. I urge the people to endeavor to send their children to school and keep them in school up to secondary school. I visited my father's community in Bimpela. To a tumultuous welcome by my aunties and uncles, I urge the people of Widana to vote massively for who? Dr. Bawumia. And who? Abdul Hanan as president and MP in order to facilitate more development. Did you hear that? So you see the mind, you see the heart. This school project is coming from. It's for votes. Vote Bawumia. After Bawumia, vote for Hanan so that more of this can come. Can I tell you more? Watch this. Now the chief of Widana and his elders gave me a ceremonial smoke as their appreciation of my effort. I visited the MPP youth groups in Pusiga and paid a courtesy call on the Pusiga Naba and other chiefs of the area. And there are pictures to show. Watch this. They all came around him like a good person. But investigators are telling us that this is Ali Baba. His 40 thieves are showing face one after the other by force, under duress. My brother, my sister, look at the school block he built. Yet, according to investigators at the OSP, this guy got fat on money stolen and laundered. Mustafa Hamid and Abdul Wahab, Abdul Hanan, Alodeba are birds of the same feathers, both of them from Widana. Widana is a very beautiful area. I love Widana. But the first time that Widana is coming in the political light, and two thieves, as told to us by investigators, it's not a good story. After hearing this story, how many of the children will have their parents take them back to that school that is said to have been built from stolen money? How many people will still drink water from that borehole that was built with stolen money? The same stolen money that was used to go to Hajj. And allegedly, as we are told, and as is been published, my brother, my sister, he celebrated his birthday in the sky like his boss, N.Addo Akuffo, taking a shower right up in mid-air. This guy would have been worse than Atai if he had been kept in power. This guy, if he had been kept in power, he would have been worse, My brother, my sister, then Ali Baba and his 40 thieves. As it stands right now, Mustafa Hamid, inshallah, we must rescue this nation. This nation is so depraved. And I don't know where he gets those words from. Words that English-speaking people have even forgotten. He would find a way of bringing that. The effort you put in to get these outclassed words, you could use that to fight corruption. My brother, my sister, N.Addo&Hamid, Akuffo was a beneficiary of the stolen money and wealth from this guy here called Abdul, Hanan, Allege. Was that why they were all quiet? Was that why they were all quiet? Just like in the case of Dr. Sledge, took 94 million American dollars from us as a people, my brother, my sister, and never accounted for this. The MPP government has been quiet from that time till now. And the day that guy will go to court, you will have micro-minority leader whose number in parliament cannot be seen except when you use microscopes. Galileo Galilei's microscope, you can't find them. They will all go there doing yoga and chanting that all these crooks should be set free. I cry for Ghana. I cry for Mother Ghana. Whatever it is, thanks so much to the investigators who are doing a good job. And to every Ghanaian, this is the time to say that Ghana has truly been rescued. Or Ghana is truly being rescued from the nonchalant hands of those kleptomaniacs who drained the nation and hemorrhaged us to the point beyond anemia. It's been the Black Pot, aka Kukushodamo. And here we keep speaking truth to power. That is what we do. We speak truth to power, to the best of our ability.
That's it. So come on, I bought Edward Media. Say POG Media, the Ban of Ghana, authentic political updates and headlines are a POG Media. So pronounce a bit me a cabin on the EOCO and the urban na ever my Ghana political space. Now mention so subscribe still up and the calls for average drop subscription. Now I share enough for us to answer so it's me a catch media EB. No so who the EOCO and the urban business. So slide into the comment section or now also wait me edin como and the affair POG Media. When I say so J-Bre, I POG Media. Your best share.